Hello my fellow gamers, this is Shadow from Shadow Online Gaming, bringing you another Total War Warhammer quick battle replay, where I'll be taking on the Wood Elves with my Empire Crusading army. So, the quick sum up, this is battle in front of the lost vote of King Lun. I am using my Crusading Empire army, and I'm against Frosnin? Names up there so you can see, he'd be playing as the Wood Elves. So a quick sum up regarding, I have 820 infantry to his 540. We both have 90 cavalry each. Neither of us have artillery. I've got one other, which I'm counting Volkmar the Grimm's chariot as other. And he's got those giant tree guys. So that's the 19 other for him. He's got lots of big tree guys. I don't know if you'd want to count that as infantry. I mean, one of them's the size of this chariot. So I'm not entirely sure. So for those who want to just quick sum up and then into the battle, you can now use the timestamp in the description to skip straight to the battle. For those who want a more detailed breakdown, it's only a couple minutes more, but I'll go over what units I have. So, front rank is 4 units of spearmen and 1 unit of great swords. We then have 2 units of halberdiers here and here, and the silver bullets at the back. You've then got Volkmar the Grim on his fancy chariot and the back here. Now, what's interesting is you had a flank fin here, but the way the deployment worked, the only place to really put cavalry was here, so that's where all of our cavalry are. So I've got 2 units of the Knights of the Blazing Sun. You've then got the Tattersows and a warrior priest leading them. I just realised I've forgotten the little warrior priest here as well. So there's a warrior priest there, so leadership's really good here. Because I've got a priest and Volkmar the Grim here, and I've got a priest here. Yeah, I know they're not unbreakable, but I just think it's dramatic that a priest would lead this group into battle, following the Knights of the Blazing Sun. So what's he got? Well, on this side, we have 2 units of Wild Riders. They have shields. The most elegant cavalry ever. I mean, I love this. I just think they're brilliant that they ride deer into battle. Deer, stags, mooses, I don't know what you want to class it. I assume it's stags, isn't it? But yeah, love it. He's then got, I gotta admit, Wood Elves are over half the battles I played, and I don't record a lot of them because it's always against Wood Elves. Over half the battles are Wood Elves. This is why I don't like Wood Elves. You can see if there's something wrong with an army if over half the players are using one army compared to everything else. And over half my games are Wood Elves, and a lot of people, I'm very sportsmanship about them either, but this guy, he had a really good all-round Wood Elf army. I'm going to stop the rant now. We know how I feel about Wood Elves. So, we have 4 units of Deepwood Scouts. We've then got 4 units of Eternal Guard, 2 units of Treekin, and Durfu, I believe it is, the big tree guy. Yeah. So as I said, a lot of Wood Elves can be silly armies, and this one seemed like a good all-round fun army. So I will applaud him for that, but I gotta admit, I am getting sick of Wood Elves. As I said, over half my games are Wood Elves, and that annoys me. So these guys are coming in, I'm going to finish these, and this is going to be a direct charge in. But where I've got the infantry and the cavalry, look, he made a mistake. For some reason, this cavalry let me charge them. So now they're stuck in combat with 2 sets of knights. They just going to leave. But with them, I've got the Tattersows and the priests coming in. He's got the spearmen and that moving forward after he's getting some really good shots. Doesn't that look nice? Pew, 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 pew. It's like Star Wars or something. The cavalry are now quickly trying to reinforce, but already the damage is done. Over half the unit is gone. And the Tattersows are going to try and come in and get into the flank. And not only that, their charge went into the middle of the cavalry. Now we're going to have an absolutely epic charge here as the swordsmen and spearmen charge the Eternal Guard, and you've got the Treekin charging in. Look at that, straight in. And what I don't have is I've got a lot of anti-large, but in comes his commander. I've got my warrior priest coming in. That was a lot of hits. Volkmar the Grim is now coming in. I'm sending the Hellbirds to try and deal with the larger targets. I knew they were going to be a problem. That is the Hellfire, I believe it's so Fire. He's got these archers on the hill to try and shoot the Tattersow, which is a great idea because they have no defense. So I pull these guys back, and I'm thinking cavalry can do that. Let's win this battle first, then everything can come in here and they won't be able to stop it. Oh, okay, I didn't realize I had a Pharaoh Manticore. When did that get involved? Where did that come from? Who knows? But I am doing all of the spells all of the time with these guys. I am trying to break them so bad. he is trying to pick these silver bullets apart. I assume because if I focused on his commander, which I do, they do some serious damage. As you can see, these guys are seriously outclassed by these, though. Well, they should be. Elves are meant to be better than humans in almost every single way. The Manticle is trying to help over here with the cavalry. As you can see, his cavalry force is pretty much destroyed. But these guys have taken a real beating. I keep pushing the wrong damn button. There we go. He's doing that. The Knights, the Blade Shadow are coming in. I believe this guy is about to fall. As you can see, he's been swarmed by the Tattersalls, and the cavalry are charging against the archers because they're a bit sick of them at this point. The Tattersalls are going for them. I'm not quite sure. Oh, he did die. That's why. So these guys are charging them to finish them off. The Warrior Priest, I don't know what he's doing. These guys are killing these archers, which is fantastic. The silver bullets are now wavering, but I was using this guy to charge in and break their formation up, just run him in between units of the, because as you can see the flanks are, well, they're winning there quite badly, but now the cavalry have dealt with those archers. Well, they haven't fully dealt with them, but they've got bored of them and recharged into them. So I'm trying to get as much support as I can. What is that on me? That's the Flock of Doom, of course it is. The silver bullets are still doing an amazing amount of damage, so the commander has barely taken any injury at all. That's highly frustrating. But I have got spearmen and halberdiers, so they will cut these guys down. The Tattersalls are now coming in to deal with the archers because they were focused on the knights behind them. One knight really didn't want to leave them. So now the priest and the Tattersalls are destroying those archers and coming in a round like so. And you can see we have now won this flank and have come in around here absolutely beautifully. Yes, these guys are starting to break, but with Volker the Grim, they will stand their ground. We've got a unit of spearmen that are coming in to reinforce what he's coming in and killing them. His back line is in complete disarray at this point. His archers and spearmen are being cut up by the cavalry. The cavalry are trying to get rear charges in. He's still got archers coming, but now these guys are dealt with. They're broken. The Tattersalls are coming in to deal with the archers. Very exciting game. They've now broken, so we're chasing them down as much as we can. That's the other Warrior Priest has finally broken that flank. The centre is still holding though. We've destroyed his flank. Whoops, my mistake. So now he's trying to get his guys, I assume, to try and kill, but Volkman the Grim's barely taking any damage compared to his commander, who is being picked off by the artillery. And now my guys are kind of stood around there preparing for the final charge in to finish this lot off. As you can see, they're trying to hold this centre, and I'm just getting a surround on them. Volkman the Grim is, and the Tattersalls are taking on the archers at the back. The Warrior Priest is, oh, that's the Flock of Doom coming down now. Very nasty, but as you can see, we've got all these reserves. Oh, they've rallied, so I'm sending the spearmen to try and take them out because I don't want them there wavering. Now the handgunners are still trying to take those guys out. The back line has fallen apart, and his army then breaks. A very quick and exciting battle. I really enjoyed that. There's a Frozen. Thank you very much for that. I don't normally like games against Wood Elves, but you had a nice, balanced army. You know, good mix of spearmen, archers, some cavalry, some big guys. I like that. I respect that. Not like a lot of people. He didn't really kite either in a serious way. So, yeah, really good. So, 912 men against 649. But that's because I'm Empire and have lots of like spearmen and that. We lost about the same number. So, Volkman the Grim killed 92 people. That was brilliant. The priests 8 and 4. The spearmen got 12, 9, 10 and 9. So as you can see, they didn't do great, but they held the line. So the cavalry, the halberdiers, and Volkmar could do their work. The halberdiers, one got 30 and the other one got 41 kills. That's really... The Tattersalls got 76, but that's because they were chasing a lot of other archers or broken enemies down, which is good. The great swords got 34. The silver bullets got 40, and the knights, clearly the units of the game for me, 75 and 64. Did a really good job of all those flank charges, defeating his cavalry and then turning the tide for us. So let's look at his. His commander, Durfu, got 124 kills. His guys done really well. When you look at my spearmen, get about 10 kills each. 47, 51, 15 and 53. And his archers, 56, 11. Not sure what happened there. I expect the 56 is the one that actually kept firing at the back on the hill. 25 and 19. His treekin, one group did... Oh, they're the cavalry, sorry. 31 kills and 4. I suspect the 4 is the one that got charged. So they lost a lot of guys before they can actually do anything about it. And the Tree King, again, a bit of a mixed bag. 43 and 17. Interesting. So there we go. There's another quick battle from my Crusading Empire army. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please comment and like below. Yeah, it's how do you think Frozen ended? I thought that was a really good Wood Elf army. It's not a cheesy one, but it seemed quite fair. He played quite well. I enjoyed that. And my army had fun smacking them in the face. And yeah, if you haven't subscribed, please push that little red button. Does me a huge favour. Good to know that the channel's growing. It's doing quite nice, steady growth at the moment. Oh, and something I need to start saying is tell a friend, tell people about this channel, share this channel out. It'll be great for other people to find out, because where I'm a small channel, YouTube doesn't really shout me out. It's down to you guys, the subscribers, the viewers, to go, hey guys, check out this channel, something different, nice bit of Total War. Yeah, go with that. That'd be fantastic. Anyway, wrap it up there. Thank you all for joining me for this battle. I hope you enjoyed it. I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Till then, take care.